The hero lifted her severed head, and a hall full of men turned to stone where they stood. That is how the world remembers Medusa, the monster who finally got what she deserved. But in the version most people never hear, Medusa is the one this was done to, and the one who cursed her wasn't a villain. She was a goddess. Because before the snakes, Medusa was a priestess in that same goddess's own temple, and the god who destroyed her life was never punished at all. She served Athena, goddess of wisdom and war. Medusa was famous for her beauty and above all for her hair. Men sailed to her island just to look at her, and she had sworn her whole life to the temple. Then Poseidon, god of the sea, decided he wanted her. And gods did not ask. He took her inside Athena's temple, on the goddess's own sacred floor. There was no greater insult one god could pay another. Athena came. She saw what had been done in her holy place, and her fury was absolute. But not at Poseidon. She turned on Medusa, the priestess, the one it had been done to. Athena could not touch a god her equal, so she destroyed the woman he had chosen instead. The famous hair became a knot of living snakes. Her eyes were cursed so that anything that met them turned to stone. Then Athena threw her out to the edge of the world, where nothing living would ever look at her again. And there the woman finally became the monster. Heroes came for her head, for glory, for a king, for a story worth telling. Not one of them ever left. Her lair filled with them, not bodies, statues, men frozen mid-swing, mid-scream, mid-step. A garden of stone heroes, standing exactly where they had looked at her. Far away, a king named Polydectes wanted a woman who did not want him. Her son stood in the way, so the king sent the boy after the one thing certain to kill him: the Gorgon's head. The boy was Perseus, and the gods armed him. Hermes gave winged sandals. Hades gave a helm that made him invisible. And Athena, the goddess who cursed Medusa, handed him a shield polished into a mirror. She helped kill her own victim. Perseus never looked at her. He walked into her lair backwards, watching her reflection in the bronze. She was asleep. He raised the blade over a sleeping woman's neck, and he did not hesitate, and out of her severed neck climbed something impossible, a white-winged horse. Pegasus, the most beautiful creature in all of Greek myth, was born out of Medusa's murder. Perseus carried the head home. When Polydectes and his whole court laughed at him, he lifted it, and the laughing stopped forever. A hall full of men turned to stone. Then he handed the head to Athena, and the goddess who cursed her mounted Medusa's face onto her shield and carried it into every battle for eternity. The woman, punished for what was done to her, became her punisher's armor. Here's the strange part. In the oldest Greek telling, 700 years earlier, Medusa was simply born a monster. No temple, no priestess, no injustice. The version you just heard came from a Roman poet, Ovid, and that's the one the world chose to remember. Athena had to punish somebody. Was cursing Medusa justice or cowardice? Tell me below, and subscribe. A new myth every week.